Hey there, in this video I want to address some questions to the theists who watch my videos.
Okay, I already have a video I'm working on to cover this in depth. So just to give a little short answer, things are not the same in the hereafter as they are now. For one, if you just go off what the scripture says, it says there'll be no more pain, there'll be no more crying, that all the traces of sin in and of itself will no longer exist. But you're questioning about your own feelings and emotion. Even to this very day, people who are for the Lord are for the Lord. They will cast their lots with Him no matter what. I mean, His justice, His mercy, and all of that. They see it and they recognize that He is good. In other words, if they were in His shoes, they would make the same decision that He makes as it regards to judgment. And that's just a short answer for you. They recognize justice.
God is supposed to be omniscient. Then how come so many times He doesn't seem to have a clue about what's going to happen?
It's beautiful that you even recognize that. In fact, one of my favorites is when he was on the road and he met some of His disciples, and he acted as if, one, he didn't know where they were going, and two, that he didn't know why they were downcast. And in short, again, this is the character. This is him. There's not a crime. Knowing that, have you ever been in a classroom where the teacher asked the students the question that he knew the answer to? This is a common teaching method, just to be frank, But you can look throughout the entire Bible, and you'll see He does it, over and over and over and over again. But you say, why even have the test? Let me get to the point. Excuse me. Let me get to the point. He knows the answers, but I want you to use that same mind to question, who is it that possibly could not know, to whom it would be important? Again, very good analytical skills. However, I want you to consider a child being told something bad would happen to them. Something would happen to them, or that they understood as bad. You get the picture, even though they didn't have the full knowledge of what all of it meant, but they did have enough understanding to know that they did not want to do it, and that if they did it, there were certain consequences. Again, the book says Eve was deceived, Adam was not deceived. So if you use what is in the book, or if you take the book for what it says, then it's clear that they had sufficient understanding to make sound judgment. Now, some of these I'm going to cover, Yah will, when I do the series, but suffice it to say for this time that I'm going to give you little tidbits now, and I'll give you the rest later. It's like you by yourself, you can learn how to create something or ride a vehicle or operate something, but it's a lot easier if you have a manual, okay? And that's kind of what the missionary job is, or the preacher's job is. They are supposed to be the manual holders, the manual technicians or teachers, for lack of a better words. And they're trying to teach you what you could figure out on your own. For if you follow what I'm saying, these are, even though the gospel may not have come to certain civilizations, it is said that you can still, even just by analyzing nature, and this is the way they came up with their gods a long time ago. Just if you consider that they were sun worshippers, and it's clear that the sun sets, so that couldn't be, the Almighty that created everything, the all life giver that gave life to everything. Just an idea, but I plan to go in depth later. Suffice it to say for now that you can learn on your own a whole lot of things, and it'll take a long time. But if you just go to a place where they'll teach you, that's kind of the concept. It's a heart that's going to heaven, not necessarily a doctrine.
And the final question, please just tell me, how do you justify an infinite punishment for a finite crime?
Truthfully, I really can't go into it because it's kind of in the series. The only thing I can tell you is that Dev Shell, your girlfriend's boyfriend, did a video about hell that I think you should look at. It's not a complete accurate description, but it's enough to give you the idea of maybe there's another way of looking at it. Maybe there's another way. Not saying that you can just pick and choose. There is an exact way, but I'm not going to go into it right now. But just let that be. Let that be. Let that be. Another avenue for you to investigate. I mean, let there be another issue for you to investigate. If God says He is just, you would think that, it would be hard to really disprove His justice. I mean, He's probably got it all figured out, at least to the point that it's not so obvious. You know what I'm saying?
Another day. Haters got me. Let me see. Debating if I should even finish this. I can't even upload it. Computer acting crazy. It won't even upload it, man. I figured this would be. Oh, we're gonna finish this.